Hi, I just want to do a video on my pump. So here it is. It's all attached at the moment. I've just got to change everything over. So here we go. First of all, I have to take this one off. At the moment, it is on me. I don't know if you see there. So just pinch the sides and pull, and it comes off. So that's the pump. Next, I need to put in a new cannula, which you get here in little boxes. You just rip the top off. That's the new cannula. You get an inserter to put the cannula on. It's here. I'll show you. So you put the blue to the blue and push and it clicks. You take the sticky off, both sides, and then on here you pull this back. Then you find an area on your stomach. Normally I press around a little bit just to make sure it's okay. You push it onto your belly, and then there's a little button on the side here. You press and it shoots it into your belly. You just hold the edges down and you pull. Just takes the needle out and it leaves the cannula in. Just make sure it's all in properly. Next you need to do is the pump. So at the moment it's on a holder, so I'll just take it off the holder. And you twist this side bit. See? Just twist it and pull. You'll get all the information that you need to do on the screen. So at the moment it's asking me to rewind the rod inside. So you just press OK and it's now rewinding the rod. While it's doing that, I get the next one, next wire and tubing out. So that's the old one. It's got my insulin attached. That's the new one. Just get that ready. Stretch it out. Make sure there's nothing in it, no knots or anything. I've also got my insulin here somewhere. There. At the minute I'm on Novo Rapid, but your nurse should decide what you should be on. Still, I don't know if you can hear it. Still rewinding. And you see the process of it all on screen. It will tell you everything you need to do. So don't worry if you forget. It's now slowing down. While it's doing that, to put this away, you just pull this back up and it goes back in the box. Okay, I don't know if you just heard it made a noise to tell me that it is ready. So the next thing it wants me to do is insert a new cartridge and adapter. So you put the cartridge in and then the adapter you put on at a slight slant on it, and you'll feel it, and then you just click it round. It then asks you to confirm how much is in it. You press OK. Next it wants to make sure that it isn't attached to me. It isn't, so you press OK again. Now it's putting the plunger onto the insulin. I don't know if you can see. Now it does a self-test just to make sure everything is working. Now it wants me to fill the tubing. Normally I hold the tubing out to make sure that it doesn't get stuck anywhere. Normally you can see it, but obviously I don't think you'll be able to see it on there. So we're just waiting for that to fill, and the whole time it's filling, you can see where it is on the screen. So I just gotta wait for that to go. I know it sounds quite hard when you think of a pump being attached to you all the time, and that's one of the things that put me off at first, but since I've had the pump I would never go back. I would never give it back. They're never getting this pump off me. It has lowered my A1C. When I was diagnosed, well, I've had diabetes now 19 years, but when I first was given the pump, my A1C was at 110. It's now at 78 and I've had it 2 years. I still suffer with anxiety quite a bit with my diabetes as well, so it still fluctuates, but to be at 110 down to 78 is brilliant. And my diabetes team are brilliant with me. They really boost me. Right, okay, so now it says fill cannula. So I need to attach it. So to attach it, all you need to do is push it on and it should clip. It clips on. Then you press fill cannula. It makes sure that it's connected and then it'll fill the cannula. You must fill the cannula before using it. Then it'll ask if we want to restart the insulin. You just press yes. And once again, I'm off and running and it is giving me my insulin. Pump has been the best thing I've ever done for my diabetes. It has lowered everything. It feels like I'm more in control with a pump. If you find that you're running a bit high for a long time, you can give something called a temporary basal rate, so that it runs behind your normal insulin, so that will help you bring it down. You can also spread your dosages throughout the day or for a few hours. So if you had breakfast and you know that you have a bit of a spike in the morning, you can put on something called multi-wave, and you can give whatever you're eating at breakfast throughout the morning, so you can give it for 3 hours instead of a whole boost at once. It can give you tiny doses as well, which has been brilliant for me because I've been quite insulin sensitive. So it's been brilliant for me. Obviously it's not for everyone, but I would never go back. Thank you for watching and see you next time.